How you guys doing? You guys doing good? My name's Osman for brown people. I moved here about a year ago from a place called Qatar. That's been exciting. I was actually recently back there. I was at the beach. I don't know if you guys know, it's really hot in Qatar. It's really hot in Qatar. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the sun, but check it out. It's really hot. I was at the beach, and one of my friends here, he goes, "You should come to some of the beaches we have. You should come to Southend-on-Sea." That's it. That's the joke. All right, we're gonna leave it at that. No, I moved here about a year ago. I made a big mistake my first month here. You guys gotta promise not to laugh. Everybody roast me for it. My first month here, I paid for a TV license, and you guys just let me. Nobody told me this was the biggest scam in British history. I don't even own a TV. But they sounded so threatening in the letters, you know? The first letter was like, "Dear resident, please get a TV license." And the second letter was like, "We're inside your walls, we're coming out. Be prepared to pay," you know? Give me a cheer, anybody have a TV license? Yes. Fucking idiots, dude. You guys are so stupid. It's free. You just have to press yes. No, I moved here. I asked people why they get a TV license. They're like, "I don't want the hassle of like people coming to my house." But I'm not gonna lie, it's not that big of a deal. Like I've had the TV license people come to my house, and I was high when this happened, so you know it's serious. I just opened the door. There were two guys there. They were like, "We're here from the TV license people. Can we come in?" And I was like, "No." And they were like, "Fuck it. I guess we're going home. Goodbye, sir." Yeah, I moved here for uni, and I didn't know anybody moving here, so I didn't have any friends. And at uni, like the only options I had at making friends with societies, and especially for like a straight presenting guy, there's only two options, and that's football society and rugby society. And they're both shit. They're both like overly masculine and overly brutal. You know what I mean? You go over to the football society socials, they're brutal. They'll eat you up, spit you out. You know what I mean? You go over to the rugby ones, they'll eat you out, spit on you. You know what I mean? It's a different vibe over there. They're more hands-on. I did that joke at Uni of Oxford, and this guy from the crowd, he shouted out, he goes, "Hockey is where the real homosexuals are." I was like, "How did you know that, bro?" Yeah, no, this is a big misconception. A lot of people think I'm from Qatar. That's actually not true. I was actually born here, and I was raised in Pakistan, and somehow came out American. I don't know how that works. But I was born in a place called Halifax, and that's right. My mom gave birth in that bank. So no, that's no. It's a place in the north, and then I lived there for a bit, and then I moved to Pakistan. And I kind of hate when I tell people this, because they're like, "Oh, moving from Pakistan to you know, moving from Halifax to Pakistan, that must have been like a big upgrade." You know what I mean? But not really. They're actually quite similar. You know what I mean? Because he was telling me, he was like, you don't want to be known for being from up north. You know what I mean? Everybody there, half the people there are brown. You know what I mean? And I was like, "Have you been to Pakistan? Everybody there is brown." But then he was like, no, you don't want to be known for being from up north. Everybody there, they're all farmers. You know what I mean? And I was like, "Actually, in Pakistan, we have a big culture for farming." You know what I mean? And he was like, no, dude. You don't want to be known for being from up north. Everybody there marries their cousins. I was like, "Actually, in Pakistan, we do a little bit of that also. We're quite similar." You know what I mean? No, I'm glad I've been doing comedy. When I moved to London, a lot of people told me like you should be scared because it's scary. You might get robbed, you might get stabbed, that kind of thing. But after a year living here, I don't think any of that's like my biggest fear. Especially like walking home late at night. I think my biggest fear is getting caught by like a drunk white woman. You know what I mean? That's way scarier. You know what I mean? You just be walking home alone. She'll jump out the nearest all bar one. Surprise! You know what I mean? It's like. Give me a cheer if you went to a state school here. And give me a cheer if you went to a private school. Yeah. I went to an international school, and that's like the private schools you guys have here, except like all the kids are foreign, so like the demographics are flipped, right? And I'm glad I went to a private school, an international school, because it showed me that cunts come in all colors. You know what I mean? Like, basically, instead of one Rishi Sunak per class, we had about 20. And the one Keir Starmer we had even less riz than the real guy. You know what I mean? He was terrible. Yeah, I'm glad I went to an international school. You know what I mean? I think I could go to like a school here and survive, but I don't think you guys could go to like an international school. Like you guys can't even handle like brown people in Christmas adverts. You know what I mean? Like, and all right.